Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from alexmercedcoder.com. I want to show you guys a new library that I've created called mongorester. What the purpose of mongorester is, it's going to allow you to spin up basic CRUD functionality in an API on Express, literally in like one line of code. Just to show you how easy this is, let's create a whole new Express project. Okay, and then so I made this new folder. I'm gonna open up my terminal in there and just do my normal setup Express stuff. npm, well, first I'll do is touch server.js. I'm gonna do everything in just one file, just to kind of show you how this all works. npm init-y. Then we'll install npm I express mongoose. I don't think I really need anything else. Yeah, I think that should be all I need for just to show you guys. Oh, and I also need my own library. npm I mongorester. Cool. So now I'm going to go in here to my server.js. Okay, and then we're just going to have const mongo URI. So I'm just going to hard code everything. Const port. Which will be 5000. Let me go get the mongo URI. So default local mongodb URI. I always have to look this up. I think I remember this by now. I want that one. Okay. Localhost, my DB name. Good. And we'll just call this testy muck test. That's going to be the name of the database. Okay, let's bring in Express. Const Express equals require Express. Const mongoose equals require mongoose. And then const rester equals require rester. mongorester. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's create an Express server. Const app equals express. And then we'll do the app.listen, port console.log, listening on port 5000. Then I'm going to connect to Mongoose, so mongoose.connect. And I'm just going to pass in the Mongo URI, the config object with use new URL parser, true, and use unified topology, true. And then we pass in a callback, because I'm not going to set up the events right now. It just says console.log connected to Mongo. Good, that connects to Mongo, so that's all good. And then we're just going to create a quick API. So I'm going to say const, and then we pass it. We're going to receive an array that includes our model, which will be note. So we're going to create a note model, and we're going to get the router for it. No router equals. So it kind of works like a React hook. Rester. That's the function. First, we pass in the name of the model, note. Then we're going to pass in the schema for the model, which I'll keep it very simple. We're just going to say title, which is a string, body, which is also a string, and that's it. So then after that, I'm just going to attach it to a router. App.use, we're going to say /note is the endpoint, and whenever we get to /note, we're going to use the note router. And there we go. And that note router comes from there, and I've created my API. So right here, you have a full CRUD API. Okay, and so let's run the server. Node server.js. Okay, good. So we're connected to Mongo on port 5000. First thing I'll do is I'll test it in the browser. Localhost 5000 / note should be an empty array I get back. And I get back an empty array. Let's open up Postman. And let me try adding. So just delete this tab. Okay, new tab. Localhost 5000 / note. I'll just do the get again so you can see it. I get an empty array. Then I'm going to make a post request to create an item. So the body has to be JSON. So, that tells me one thing. I do need to add the middleware for express.json middleware. So app.use express.json because we need to be able to parse JSON bodies. So let's close that, rerun the server. Okay. And oh no, I want to go to Postman. Okay, back to Postman, post. And again, our schema. No. Our schema is an object that has a title. My first post. Change this to JSON. Okay, and a body. This is a thing. I hit send. Yep, I created an item. And then I'll just make this my first post 2. Created my first post 2, and then my first post 3. There's my first post 3. Good. Now if I go back to get, and there's all my posts. So far the API is working. Let's update my post 3. So let's do this / okay, get. So it's gonna be an update. So I'm gonna change this to my first post 4. Okay, so that's been changed. Okay. And then I'm gonna delete it. It's been deleted. So now if I go back to get rid of the ID. Okay, that third one is not there anymore, so I just have number 1 and 2. And if I wanted to get one of them individually, I would still just make a get request and add the ID at the end. And there we go. Okay, so there you go. I created a full CRUD API in literally 1 line of code. Okay, literally this 1 line did it. That's all it took. Pretty cool, right? Okay, and there's also a third argument you can put in where you can pass in like middleware, you can pass in, you can override the default routes, you can do all sorts of cool stuff. And the cool thing is if you want to add another route, so if I wanted to add like another route, I can just do note router because I got the router now. .get, we'll say /cheese, regrez. But see, I have access to the model and the router, so I can use both of them to do what I want. But I can just be like res.json hello world. Okay, and if I restart the router, I still have all my CRUD endpoints, but now I have the additional endpoint of cheese. Although that's probably, yeah, it's gonna collide to the other one, so I need to do something like /cheese/cheese. There you go. So you get hello world. So you can add additional routes. It's pretty cool, pretty flexible, pretty customizable. So neato. Well, I'll see you guys later. My name is Alex Merced from alexmercedcoder.com. Again, you can always learn more about any libraries I've created over there at alexmercedcoder.com. Just head over to JS Libraries, and you can find a list of all my creations right here. Okay, there's mongorester. You can find the documentation, tutorials, etc. Have a great day. Enjoy.